What is up, Basketball Brain fans and members? I got a question in the comment section a few days ago, and it's a question I get constantly. Why is it that I shoot good in practice and pickup games, but I don't shoot well in a real game? It's a great question, and there are ways to fix that, and that's good news for you guys. It's really good news that you can learn how to calm your nerves and perform in a competitive situation with fans and an opposing team, a real game. And let's think about the phrase calm your nerves. Well, when you're nervous, what does that mean? It means your whole system is kind of shaking a little bit. Would that be a good way to put it? That you're sort of fritzing out a little bit. There's a little bit more energy in your body than you're used to. Your breathing is not the same. And you'll also notice that your vision is sort of constricted and your hearing for some reason is intensified almost. When you're nervous, you tend to hear what people are saying around you, and you're hyper vigilant about what other people may be thinking about you. This, of course, is not how you feel when you're just practicing or when you're in a pickup game. You feel the opposite. Your vision is able to switch from seeing the whole floor to focusing on the center of the hoop. You're not worried about what anybody is saying. In fact, your hearing is pretty much off, except for maybe hearing your teammates talk on defense. You don't care what the guys, on the sidelines are saying while they're waiting for the next run. You're into the game, you're fully focused, you're fully immersed. The other thing that's happening is your body, your physiology is at a good level. In the full program, we teach you to play at a 7.5 on offense. Sometimes when you get into a game, you're too hyped up, so you're jacking it up to like an 8.5 or 9, which is not the rhythm you play with when you're playing well, when you're in a pickup game, when you're in a practice. So what we want to do before the game is we want to get your physiology in the same state as you have it when you're just playing around with your friends. And it's totally possible. We also want to get your mind able to focus in the present moment, to not worry about the future, whether you're going to make or miss a shot, to not worry about whether or not you're going to have a great game or a bad game. And also, conversely, you're not thinking about the past. You don't have, this lingering doubt because maybe you missed a shot or you've had a bad game 2 nights ago. So we get you into this moment, that present moment, and you'll notice when you're in a pickup game and you're playing well, you're not worried about the future, and you're not worried about the past. Now, all of this is just kind of talking. They're ideas, and they can help you. They can help you. But if you start to actually do certain things before the game, like in the program, we have the breathe, stretch, shake, let it go, which you start during the warm-ups, and by the time the game comes, you're going to be completely calm and cool. I don't want to give that away here because there's a lot of people who've paid for it, So if I give it to you guys, it's not really fair to everybody who's paid before and all the teams who have paid. Sorry, I had to move outside. They started doing construction. The other reason we charge is, well, one, we're trying to develop new products. We're trying to build the app. We're developing this VR system. And one more thing, it's been shown time and time again that when you pay for something, you're more likely to use it, to take it seriously. Just giving things away for free, they tend to take it for granted and they don't work on it as hard. So what you don't know is I'm kind of tricking you here, okay? I'm giving you all this basketball training, but what I'm really doing is I'm training you for life. And that's more important. It's more important. It's gonna make you a better husband, father, boyfriend. I'm using mostly men because I think I saw my YouTube statistics. It's literally 100% men. So, which is understandable. Guys play a lot of basketball, but any girls listening out there, it applies to you too. But I'm teaching you how rare people think, how winners think, the differences between winners and average people. And I know if you're into this, you have that in you. Above all, I want you guys to be happy. I want you to have a fulfilled life because I know a lot of guys who are rich and are miserable. They're very close to suicide. It's not a joke. They're extraordinarily financially successful, but they're a threat to themselves. They're miserable. So my philosophy is I want you guys to be happy, and then from that happiness build success. So no matter what, your success can go away, your businesses can fail, you can lose your job, you can be poor, but you still have this foundation of happiness because of the way you think. So that's just a little bit off topic, but at any rate,
Yes, you can absolutely get in the zone. Kind of jumping all over here, but I think it's fun. You can get in the zone. You can relax and play in a game the same way you play a pickup game or you play in practice. You can do it. It's about controlling your physiology. It's about knowing what thoughts to think. And eventually, if you become a master of the game, it's being able to turn off your mind and play in the present moment in complete stillness and silence, which comes occasionally to young players. And as you get older and you become more adept at the mental game, you drift into that present moment flow zone state more and more frequently. I don't even call it zone or flow anymore. I call it a trance. It's like you're almost hypnotized. You're in a trance state. Anyways, I hope that answered the question. Again, more training at the full program. This is basketballbrain.com. We are dedicated to your greatness.